Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about, I block folks. You know, I block haters and trolls. And haters and trolls don't like being blocked. They like to play the double standard. They like to think that they have the right or freedom to bully you, and I guess they do. But you do not have the, but you do not have the, but you have the right or freedom not to put up with it. anytime you anytime you block a hater or bully or troll or whatever you want to call them, they tend to say things like this. Oh, well, grown-ups don't block. Yeah, that's right. Grown-ups bully and they troll and hate, right? You're going to tell me that I'm not grown up enough because I'm blocking you. But I could say that you're not grown up enough because you're trolling, you're bullying, and you're scathing. So, don't tell me what grown-ups do or do not do. Yeah, I kid you not. That is what some trolls and haters and bullies say when you block them. They like to play the beaten and say that, oh, grown-ups don't block. Yeah, but they flip around. The flip side on that rile is that grown-ups do not bully, troll, or scathe, and sadly, a lot of folks who are grown up do. So, yeah. Trolls, bullies, and haters behave like the interweb isn't true life. So in their belief, they think they don't have to have any onlook. They don't have to have any class in their belief. And they think, well, it's the interweb, so who cares about anyone's feelings? Who cares what I say and do? Because, oh, it's the interweb. And in their world, they don't see the interweb as an offshoot of true life. In their mind, they don't think that the oversights about kindness and on-look and, good manners, they don't think it applies. They don't think they should have to follow it when they get behind their reckoner. When no need if it's a board top or a laptop or whatever it happens to be, a far Y speaker, whatever. In their eyes, they believe the interweb is not true life, so they don't think that good manners, kindness, or onlook or class should be easy and done. Well, you see, the interweb isn't true life, so I don't have to show anyone any kindness or onlook or have any good manners. Well, that's where you're wrong. The interweb is still true life. The folks that are on the interweb, no need what you think of them, are still living beings. They're still man-like, woman-like beings. They still got feelings. They still have moods. Alright? And so the same onlook, the same manners, and the same class off the interweb is the same thing on the interweb. But you folks always seem to think that the interweb is not true life. It's not true. So you think there shouldn't be any kindness or onlook or good manners. I kid you not. That is the stance of many of a troll, hater, bully, or scaver on the interweb. The forgiveness is, oh, well, it's not true life, so I can say and do whatever I want, and be all bold behind their keyboards, whatever it happens to either be on a board top or a laptop or whatever. But the truth is that the interweb is an offshoot of true life. And that also means that having some good manners, class, and onlook does be the thing. But do not tell that to a hater or a troll or a bully or a scaver out there, because in their mind, they don't see the interweb as true life. And they don't think that the good manners and class and onlook that many other folks do both on and off the interweb, they don't think it's a thing. If you know what I mean, sadly.